Hello, and welcome back to my Pokémon Volt White Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we captured our first wild Pokémon. Let's go check him out. It's Video, the Pidove. Let's get a look at his nature, since we didn't get a chance to before. Rash nature. Alright, and that raises special attack and lowers special defense. And I'm pretty sure the Pidove line is meant to be special attacking line, if I remember correctly, so that's pretty good. Got Super Luck as his ability, which increases the critical hit ratio of all his moves, which is cool, but I have to remember not to use him to catch any Pokemon. Yeah, also did some off-screen training, raised both of our Pokemon up to level 10. And yeah, so now we're going to continue on. I'm going to do a little bit more exploring of Accumula Town, I guess, before we move on. Just going to see if I can find any free stuff here. Also, I'm trying to work out a way. I think I figured out a pretty good way to get my emulator to run better while I'm recording the screen. I don't know, I changed my settings a little bit in both my emulator and my sorry, I'm reading while I'm trying to talk. I changed up a little bit the settings in both my emulator and in my recording software. So things seem to be running a little bit better now. One thing I'm not sure how it'll work when I go into battle still. There might be some issues there, but we're gonna give it a try. So far, it's still going pretty well. So I'm just gonna keep it at that. I'm just gonna talk to people. Blah blah blah. But yeah, I don't know if there's really any free items. I seem to remember there's at least one or two things you can get in Accumula Town, but I might be thinking of the first town in Black and White 2. So, I don't know. Well, let's keep going. I'm not going to bother going up here. I'm pretty sure that's just the people who play their instruments and add instruments to the soundtrack. Which, although pretty cool, not necessarily worth spending extra minutes on. Guess what I know? Okay, well that's not all that impressive really. Sorry, little girl. Not to burst your bubble. Come on. Weak Pokemon, strong Pokemon, cool Pokemon, cute Pokemon. Many Pokemon look forward to meeting you. Well, isn't that a nice, sunshiny thought? Yeah, that great bag that can store anything. It's true, though. A bag that has pretty much an infinite amount of space in it. Because I think in this generation, they stopped having the PC as extra item storage, which pretty much implies that your bag can now store an infinite amount of items. Which is pretty cool, but it's one of those suspension of disbelief things, of course. So yeah, mostly these people just have some positive motivational poster type thoughts. And a couple of basic mechanics for beginners and stuff, which is always important. Ooh, okay, I got a Pokeball. Alright, I'll take it. A small little prize there, but hey, it's better than nothing. It's something. Alright, talk to me, little girl. Stop walking away from me. Ah. Okay, there we go. Alright, fine. Let's play Pokemon Rock, Paper, Scissors. Let's go with grass. And you went with fire. So it's kind of a neat little game. They give you a Rock, Paper, Scissors game to teach you about the 3 starter Pokemon type matchups. Which also is related to the first gym, of course. For those of you familiar with Black and White. The first gym can be one of 3 types, and it's whatever type, it's grass, fire, or water, depending on what type your starter is weak to, which is kind of cool. Alright, let's talk to this girl. Watching the information changing on the electric bulletin board. It makes me happy. I find it so soothing. Yeah, it's kind of neat. I don't really consult it much, but it is a neat little addition there. It lets you know of special wild Pokemon infestations. Oh, X-Transceiver is ringing. And again, I'm calling it the X-Transceiver, even though I know it's the Cross-Transceiver, because I think X-Transceiver sounds cooler. It's Mom! Anna! It's your mom! No kidding. How are things? Are you and your Pokemon getting along and enjoying your journey so far? I needed to talk to you, so I called, but I'm going to hang up the X-Transceiver now. What? Whoa, she snuck up on me. That was kind of funny. Professor Juniper said that you were probably headed for Striaton City by now. I have another present for you, Anna. Try these on. Oh, I know what this is. Yep, the running shoes. All right. So, yes, we hold the B button and we run. I don't know how you press a button to make shoes work, but I also don't know why you need special shoes in order to be able to run, but I'll go with it. Alright, so let me test this out. Yep, I'm running. Alright, I think this girl's a trainer. Let's fight her. Or not. Okay, she's not a trainer. There's something I can get over there if I had strength, but that will be much later in the game. Alright, let's go and find our wild Pokemon for Route 2. But first let's get a potion, because that comes in handy. Alright, let's find out what my encounter for Route 2 is. Ooh, Poliwag. Alright, I'll take it. A non-Unova Pokemon. And a water type, which is nice. Alright. Let's use Wrap. So actually, see, I was thinking I would need to get Pampor over in the Dream Yard in order to take on the Striaton City Gym, but if I can catch this Poliwag, I'll already have a water type. So in theory, I wouldn't necessarily have to bend my gift Pokemon rule, but I think I might still anyway. I already said that I'm going to be playing with a special rule where gift Pokemon don't count against my encounters, so like the Panpour that I'll be able to get in the Dream Yard. But yeah, I'll just go with that rule. Even though it's kind of bending the rules, again, this is a challenging hack. I've checked pretty much all the gym battles, but maybe one of them are double, triple, or rotation battles. And all the gym leaders have full teams of 6 Pokemon. Again, it's pretty crazy, and I'm going to need all the selections I can get. And it's just a minor bending of the rules, so it's not going to harm anybody. But also, it could come in handy to have 2 water types to use against, what's his name, Chili. I want to say, I mean, I don't want to pronounce his name Chili for some reason, only because it seems like too obvious of a pun, and it's not really a name, but I don't even know. I don't even know, because, like, the other 2 guys' names are Silent and Cress, and I guess I get Cress, but Silent, I don't even know what Silent is. Maybe it's an herb, I don't even know. But Chili, it just sounds too obvious. But anyway, we need to think of an anagram for Poliwag's name. Okay, so there's actually quite a few possibilities for little words that you can make out of Poliwag's name. None of them, I didn't find any of them really fantastic, but I'm just going to go with what I thought the best one that I could think of the choices I had. The best one I could come up with, it was kind of interesting, was Glow. Glow's kind of a cool name. I think it, I don't know if it really works. I'm trying to remember if there was something about, I don't think Poliwag is, what's the word, phosphorescent or bioluminescent. But I don't know, I couldn't come up with something better. Like, other things that I thought about were, actually, I thought of Pillow. If there was another L in Poliwag's name, I would have used Pillow. Would be kind of a funny name. Whale, W-A-I-L, was a possibility. Actually, Pale. Pale is a possibility. And that's actually a noun and not a verb. Or what was the other one, though, I thought of? Gap. Lap. Gaw, G-A-W. Law. Actually, I don't know. I think I like Pale, actually. Oh, wrong button. No, I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna go with Pale. It's... It sounds like a name from Blue's Clues. Well, actually, it is a name from Blue's Clues, but that's not really why I'm picking it. It's a noun, so it's a little better as a name than Glow, which is a verb. And also, you know, pails can hold water, and Poliwag's a water type. I think it could work. So yeah, we have Pale the Poliwag. Alright. Let's see. Should I run back and heal? Maybe I'll just use a potion. Yeah, I'll just use a potion. If I can stop confusing the A and B button on here. So let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Where is it? There we go, potion. So yeah, let's use it on Pale. I don't know if I want to try to raise him against this trainer. Let's go for it. Let's take a risk. I'm just gonna do a bait and switch training here. Because I know better than to let him battle right from the start. But here, let's fight this kid. Let's see how tough he is. I know all the trainers are harder in this game, so this could be dangerous. A trainer catches another trainer's eye. That's the start of a Pokemon battle. Yeah, I think every first trainer you fight, well, besides your rival in most Pokemon games, kind of has that. Youngster Jimmy. Alright, Patrat. Oh yeah, I think he's going to have all of the Rattata equivalent from each generation. So like Patrat, Rattata, Sentret, Bidoof, and Zigzagoon. Let's use Yin. Especially in the event that these Pokemon try to lower my stats. Again, Contrary Yin is going to be awesome. Alright, let's do it, Yin. Leer, alright, just as I predicted. And you're going to raise my defense, which is awesome. By all means, keep trying that strategy. Just help me out. Oh, now he's going to bite. That didn't do a whole lot. I guess the raised defense helps out. Alright, now he's going to tackle, which does actually do a little more. Yeah, because it's same type attack bonus. Alright, a tackle should finish this guy off. Alright. Alright, Pale is level 6. Alright, Bidoof. I'm gonna keep baiting and switching, I guess. That first battle alone got Pale up a whole level, so that's pretty good. I think I'll do that one more time, and then for the rest of them, I might stop baiting and switching because it could get a little dangerous with Yin having to switch in and take damage. Unless, again, they use a stat-lowering move, which, again, totally awesome with Contrary. Oh, nope, it's just gonna tackle. Alright, I can take one more of those, I think, before I'm gonna want to heal. So let's see what happens. Alright, that didn't do a whole lot. I'm gonna heal, even though I could probably even take one more of those, even a critical. But just in case, I'm gonna heal now. Come on, use Growl or something. Use Growl. Yes! Yes, yes, haha. Excellent. Raise my attack. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stay in with Yin. Also, I noticed Vine Whip. I think they raised the PP in this game because I'm pretty sure in Gen 5 it was still just 10 PP. Like, I think they raised it to, I want to say 25 in Gen 6, but I'm pretty sure in Gen 5 it was still 10. So raised it up to 15, which is good because 10 PP for a fairly low power attack is just not great. It uses up way too fast. Alright, Tail Whip, gonna raise my defense. This is so much fun. Contrary Snipey is so much fun. I'm so glad I chose you. Okay. Zigzagoon down. Yin at level 11. My level limit is 17, which, okay, it's 3 levels higher than the gym leader's highest level Pokemon. But again, that'll just be, I'm going to pick one Pokemon to be 3 levels higher, and then the others I'll keep the level limit at the actual level of the gym leader's highest level Pokemon. So you don't have to worry about me abusing the system too much. This is just to give me a tiny bit of an edge because, again, I'm a little afraid of this hack. Now, in the event... Oh, he didn't have a Rattata. Interesting. But yeah, in the event that I do lose this challenge, like all my Pokemon faint, I think I still want to continue playing through this hack because... Yeah, he's just going to jump off a ledge. Actually, I didn't even need to do that. I don't need to go back and heal yet. Anyway, in the event that I do lose and black out, in which case I would lose the challenge, I still want to continue the game because it's just an interesting hack, and I've never actually finished it. So I think I'll still play through it all the way. Yeah, I won't bother. I'll switch into video. But so basically what I'll do is for any Pokemon that die, I'll just deposit them into the PC instead of releasing them. Just so that if I wipe out and I want to finish playing through the game, I'll have, a good team. I'll make an all-star team, I guess, and play through it. So that's the plan. So things seem to be running a little bit better in this episode. Battles are still a little bit laggy, but I think definitely a big improvement over the first couple episodes. I'll see if there's anything more I can do to get it to run a little bit better, but right now it's not so bad. Are you a trainer? Nope. Yep, Pokemon only appear in tall grass. But trainers appear everywhere. That was kind of tricky there. I really love Pokemon battles, because my cute Pokemon will do its best in a really cute way. Well, isn't that cute? Alright. Last Molly? M-A-L-I? Molly? I mean, I'm thinking Molly, but I would normally think of Molly being spelled M-O-L-L-Y, so... do I want to stick in with Pale? Well, heck, let's do a couple of attacks and see what happens. Uh-oh, gonna use Assist. I hope you don't have any electric types on your team, or grass types. Alright, just gonna growl. I kinda wish I had switched out to Yin, then, in that case. See, I think the only other thing I could probably do is... Yeah, that didn't do a lot, but I'll stick it in one more turn. So, one more thing I could possibly do to make this run better is I could get rid of battle animations. Although, from my experience, it doesn't make it run a whole lot better, and it takes something out of the experience to not have the battle animations. So I think I'll just keep it like this. It's a little slow, but it's not that bad. Again, much better than it's been, so I'll take it. Okay, let's bring in Yin. Sorry, Pale. Bubble's just not doing enough right now. Alright. And this Purloin is just going to insist on assisting. Growl. Alright. Thank you very much. Give me that attack raise. I want to save some Vine Whips. Let's see if Tackle's enough to knock it out. Oh, you're just going to use Growl again and raise my attack some more. Alright, I think this Tackle should definitely knock you out then. And, yeah. Alright. Good job, Yin. And Pale's at level 8. Alright, Pale's actually almost caught up and learned Hypnosis. Okay, that could come in handy. Not right away, but could come in handy. Alright, I'm gonna do a switch training. I'm gonna bring in Pale, and then I'll switch to video. Let's see, what level's this guy at? Girl, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to take a chance and stick in. I think video's got some better, is going to be harder hitting. At least because, I mean, he's got better attacks, but also he's at a higher level, so yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to do a Pidove versus Pidove. And you're going to growl. That doesn't really bother me, though, because right now, video only has Gust as an attacking move, which is special, of course. Alright. Gust. It's interesting. I think it's a... I could be remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure Gust in Black and White, like in the I guess the original games, not this hack version, Pidove starts out with Tackle and then learns Gust later on. Because usually, well, ever since they made Gust a flying type move, in the Pokemon games, they've never had it be a starting attack for any of the bird Pokemon that you find on the first route of the game. Because they would have a super effective attack against the grass-type starter if you pick the grass-type starter. So they try to keep it as neutral as possible toward the very beginning of the game. So, like, Pidgey used to know Gust as its first move in red, blue, and yellow, but then they turned Gust into a flying-type attack, and so in Gold and Silver they made Pidgey start out with Tackle instead, and they learned Gust at, like, level 9, I think. Interesting stuff there. I'm always kind of interested by the different things that they try to do to balance the game. Alright, so Sand Attack's gonna lower accuracy, not a great thing, but I think Video can handle it. Let's see. Come on, Video. Gust. Alright, let's see some Super Luck kick in. Alright, well, voice command critical hit. Good job, Video. Alright, Pale's at level 9. Alright, Hoot Hoot. Let's keep switching. Yeah, Pale is almost to the point where he should be able to fend for himself, but Bubble is just not quite a strong enough attack. Also, I forgot to check. Well, let's try one Bubble. I don't know if that Hoot Hoot has insomnia, so I better not try Hypnosis. But let's try one Bubble. But I forgot to look at Pale's stats and check out his nature and everything, and ability, so I'm gonna do that after this battle. Alright, so still Bubble, not really impressive. I guess Bubble is only 20 base power. In Generation 6, they buffed it up to 40 base power. And actually making it a better attack than Water Gun, because Water Gun also has a base power of 40, but Bubble has a chance of lowering the opponent's speed, so really in Generation 6, Bubble is a slightly better attack. Okay, we avoided getting hit by that Hypnosis, which is good, because falling asleep is just annoying. Especially when you can't just sit here and take hits all day. Alright, pretty good. And now we're asleep. Dang it. Aw, but look at Video. He looks so cute when he's asleep. His little eye is closed. And he even looks like he's snoring. But yeah, this is gonna get a little annoying. Of course, if Hoot Hoot just keeps spamming Hypnosis at me, then I'm really not in any danger. This is just tedious. Oh, nope, he's gonna tackle. She is gonna tackle. It's a female Hoot Hoot. Alright, that didn't do a lot. I can handle at least a couple more of those, so I'll just stick this out until Video decides to wake up. And he's gonna growl. Which doesn't matter again, because I'm using Gust, it's special attack. I think if Video would just wake up, that he could knock out this Hoot Hoot with one more Gust. Alright, there we go. Let's see. KO, please. Not quite. And I get hit with another Hypnosis. Really? Come on, Video. Come on, Video. Wake up, Video. Wake up. Ah, dang it, Video. So stubborn. Again, at least this Hoot Hoot doesn't seem to be wanting to damage me. Alright, Gust. Let's do this. Let's finally knock it out. Alright, there we go. Okay, last Molly. Or Mally. Again, I guess it's just they tried to have a clever spelling of Molly. Alright. Before I forget, let's check out Pale's stats here. Check out his ability and all that. Bashful Nature, which is a neutral nature. Okay. And Water Absorb. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's either a hidden ability or just a completely new ability for Poliwag. That's pretty useful. I mean, only in very specific situations. But it can be helpful. Switch, if you know someone's going to use a water attack, switch in on it and heal up. Alright, so anyway. Let's, I think I want to switch him out for Yin, though. He's almost caught up in levels, so I'll let him sit out a few more times. Because I want to get to Striaton City already. I don't have any repels or anything, so I have to make my way through these wild encounters here. Ooh, a Poochyena. I kind of like Poochyena. I like Poochyena as a Pokemon, but I haven't found Poochyena and Mightyena to be the greatest in terms of actually battling, which is unfortunate, because I really like... Well, I'm not crazy about Mightyana's design, I guess, but I really love Poochyana's design. He's just so adorable. He's like a dog slash hyena, I guess, if you go by his name. I'm trying to remember, somewhere I saw before Ruby and Sapphire came out and they were leaking information about some of the new Pokemon, the first image of Poochyena appeared, and I remembered whatever the source was, and it was clearly not a reliable source, but whatever the source was said that Poochyena, well, it didn't have a name, but said that it was going to be an ice type, which, at the time, like, thinking about it now, it seems weird, but at the time it kind of made sense. It had a white-ish, grayish coat. I could kind of see it being an ice dog. But yeah, I mean, now it's weird. But I always wondered what it would be like if Poochyena were an ice type now. Ever since I had that initial idea, or whoever gave me that impression, whatever source that I saw that from. Alright, come on, let's get out of here. Oh, there's another trainer to fight over there, too. Ooh, a Houndour. There's the other dark dog. Alright, I found, well, I would always use Houndour, well, not always, but several times I used Houndour on my team in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. And, well, I couldn't get, well, I got a lot of use out of him, but, like, it never seemed like Houndoom was the strongest Pokemon, or, like, a super strong Pokemon. But from what I've found out, like, the little bit I've dabbled in competitive battling as far as, like, doing research and stuff, looking up things, it does seem like you can actually, like, Houndoom can actually be a pretty good special sweeper if you train him right. Which, that's kind of cool. It's interesting, like, I think when Mega Houndoom was first announced, it seemed like people were expecting him to be sort of a Cerberus, because he is kind of like he does kind of look like a demon dog. Oh, speaking of dogs, we got the kid with Lillipup. Which, by the way, I really like Lillipup. Well, I guess I should own up, I like pretty much all of the dog Pokemon because I love dogs. But Lillipup's just adorable, looks like a little puppy. I mean, hence the name. Its name pretty much means little puppy. But also, considering it's kind of your basic quadruped normal type that you get at the start of the game in Black and White. I mean, you've got, like, Patrat, which is, like, the Rattata, but then you have, well, I don't know if there's a Gen 1 equivalent of Lillipup. I mean, I guess Meowth would be the closest thing. But, anyway, Stoutland is a really strong Pokemon. I used it on a team once, and, like, the first time I played through, I think it was Black was the first Gen 5 game I played. The first time I played through, I really liked Lillipup, and I evolved him into a Herdier, but then eventually I caught other Pokemon, and I didn't expect him to be all that useful, so I kind of switched him out for some other Pokemon when I found ones that I thought would be better to use. But then I found out, playing through the game, when I've fought against other trainers that had Herdier and Stoutland, that it's a pretty strong Pokemon. And I actually did, in a future playthrough, I had a Lillipup that I raised to a Stoutland, and I just love, I love the design, especially, I like Stoutland's got his big Wilford Brimley mustache, and it's just a cool, I don't know, like, I would love to just, like, it looks like a big dog you could ride around, this big fluffy dog, ride him around, and his cry sounds like diabetes. But anyway, but yeah, Herdier and Stoutland are really annoying to fight against. Ooh, learn Swift. But as far as using on your team, I pretty much love everything about Lillipup, Herdier, and Stoutland. They're just cool. Alright, anyway. Alright, got a Wurmple. All these bugs are perfect fodder for video here with Gust. Alright. So I noticed once I get past, like, the 20-25 minute threshold with my videos, they seem to, I seem to start experiencing a little bit more lag. I think especially because this battle has been going on, or I've been in a lot of battles. So I guess I'll try to keep my videos in the 20 to 30 minute range if I can, because that seems to be about all my computer wants to take at a time. But yeah. I think I'm almost to Striaton City. I don't remember exactly how long this route is. Oh, wait, wait, here we are. Aw, Bianca, dang it. I hope I don't have to battle you. Do I have to battle you? Please tell me I don't have to battle you. Hey, listen, let's have a Pokemon battle! I mean... Ready or not? Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks. It's not like I've been on this route for the past 30 minutes, raising my Pokemon and taking damage, and my Pokemon are all worn out from battle. That's like... There's, like, the meme about Gary Oak, or, like, your rival in Red and Blue, about how you're just finished getting through a cave and your Pokemon are all beat up, and like, oh, here comes your rival, ready to beat you up when you're on your last Pokemon and your health is in the red and you're out of potions. Except this is, like, it's like the old cliche, but this time it's actually kind of true. I mean, I didn't take on too much damage, though, so I can't complain too much. Now, Bianca has a Meowth, which, of course, is a difference from the actual Black and White games, because, of course, Meowth is a Kanto Pokemon. Meowth's also cool. I mean, Meowth is another Pokemon that I like a lot. Like, Meowth is seriously probably one of my favorite Pokemon, almost exclusively because of Team Rocket's Meowth in the anime. It was just kind of a cool character, I thought, especially when being voiced by Maddie Blaustein. That was just sort of like the definitive Meowth voice for me, and I don't know, I loved the character. But anyway, Meowth was always a Pokemon I liked, but never thought was useful enough. But I ended up using him, for those of you who have watched my channel and watched my Leaf Green Wedlock, I ended up using a Meowth and then a Persian in that playthrough, and he was really good. I mean, he was quite impressive. He had a pretty good move pool. Of course, now I've also found out that looking back, because of the Generation 1 mechanics in Red and Blue, Persian was a pretty overpowered Pokemon. Because, without getting too much into it, because I don't completely understand it, the way that critical hits were calculated in Generation 1 were based off of the speed, or I guess the base speed of the Pokemon using an attack. So if you had a really fast Pokemon like Scyther or Persian, and you used a high crit ratio attack like Slash, you had like 100% chance or more, technically, of getting a critical hit. Like, I think I remember seeing with Scyther, it was like 108% chance to critical. Something insane like that. So I remember in Pokemon Stadium games, in the Pokemon Stadium game, just getting kind of decimated anytime an opponent had a Persian or a Scyther on their team, because they were just so fast, and they scored all these critical hits. But yeah, things have changed up a little bit. Persian's not quite so awesome anymore, but I found out he's still pretty good Pokemon for as far as just playing through the game with him. Okay, so I'm going to heal up, and that'll wrap it up for this episode. Done quite enough, I think, in this one. It's been a long episode. Alright. So, but we're here in Striaton City now. I'm going to do a little more training, I think. I got to get my Pokemon up a couple more levels, because coming right up next, I'm going to have to do... Well, I might do the Dream Yard first, because I want to catch some more Pokemon over there. I want to get my gift Pokemon and my encounter over there. But other than that, I'll have the gym battle coming up, so I need to make sure my Pokemon are at a high enough level to take them on. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of my Pokemon Volt White Nuzlocke.